In today's example, we're going to use a real world situation where you may have to pull up data, rank it, and then pull the corresponding data to go with that. In this example, we're going to take the top 5 home run hitting teams of all time, the team that hit those home runs, the amount of home runs they hit, and the year that they hit them. So let's go ahead and get a new sheet going. I don't already have a project, so we're just going to start. I like to label my rows and columns. So we want the top 5. We want the total home runs here. We want the team that hit them here, and we want the year that this happened here. So in order to get the home runs, we're going to use the large feature. So we're going to hit equals large. It's going to ask us, where am I looking for it? So we're going to go to teams. We're going to go to home runs. And now it's looking for the largest number, but it's going to say, what number are you really looking for? Is it the first one, second, third? We're telling it we want the first number. Now we can drag this down by going to the box, going to the green square, getting the black cross, and dragging it down. Now we're telling it we want the largest, but now we want the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth largest. So now that we have the numbers, let's find out who hit those home runs and in what year. So in order to do this, we're going to use the index and match feature. So we're going to hit equals index. First things first, we need to find what team. So we go to the teams, and now we want to tell it what we're looking for. So we need to throw the match feature in there. So we hit match, and then we need to go back to our sheet, tell we're looking for this one. It's going to ask us what column are we looking for that in. So we're going to go back over here to home runs, and then it's going to say, do you want less than, equal, or the exact? We're going to say we want the exact match, which will put a 0 in there. Now, if you notice, these are red. We have 1, 2 left brackets, only 1 right bracket. If we hit enter now, it's going to tell us we have an error, but it'll go ahead and add in the last bracket if we want it. But as soon as we hit the second right bracket, we're good. So now we'll hit enter, and it pulls up Minnesota. So we're going to drag this down, finding the green box, black cross, drag it down. Looks like the Yankees had a couple years in there. So now let's find out what years these happen. So one of the ways we're going to kind of cheat is we're going to just grab previous formula, Control C, click on the outside of it so you don't do anything with it, hit enter. What I like to do is I'll go to the very next row, paste it in there. Now, if I just hit enter, it's going to give me the exact same data, but that's not what we want. We want to know the year. So if you look at this formula, what it's doing is it's going to the team's data set, and it's pulling out a column D, which is the team. But we wanted to pull out the year, which is column A. So a simple fix on that is to come up here and just change the D's to an A, and then get on the right side of the columns for the formula, and hit enter. Now you go back and you can see that we have first place was the 2019 Minnesota Twins. Looks like 2019 was a big year for home runs. You have 4 of the top 5 in there. And if we want to check that out, you might look at this and say that, it seems kind of odd that the top 4 teams would all be from the same year. So now we can come over here to just check our data, go to home runs, say we want to sort by the largest, and we can see these are the top 5, and it checks out. Top 4 are 2019, and then once we get down here, we start getting some more. So anyway, there you have it. One way to use the match, large, and index features to pull data. Thanks. Have a great day.